So next up, Cardiomedic.
Hello, my name is Pavel from Cardiomedic, or nowadays we are calling ourselves Nordic Meditech Solutions. What we are doing is we are trying to solve the problem for cardio surgeons. Well, you know, when I came here I had a perfect speech in my head, but now I realized I'm standing here in front of medical doctors and it's not easy as that, because I'm a software developer, I'm doing software. But never mind, well, bear with me. So the problem is that well, doctors are human beings and they are lacking the information when they do the surgeries. When I first time came to Tampere University Hospital and looked at how the surgeon works for hours and hours and like stands like on top of the patient, I was really surprised and amazed, to be honest. But there's like one problem that people are standing like 10 hours or like 5 hours. Then they might make mistakes, and they do mistakes. That's normal. We are all human beings. So we are here just to trying to help surgeons to have all the available data when they do their decisions, then when they make their decisions. Right, so let's think of how we do it. So our solution is to put a camera on top of the patient. And in fact, if the human being can like look at the heart surgery or any other surgery, then well, the camera can do that when that's obvious. Okay, so what we do is we run our software. By the way, we are software. We don't do hardware, and we're just trying to use the existing cameras which are coming with lights. And we just try to analyze the data, the set of images which come from the camera, and do provide some additional metrics for the doctor. And in the next slide, I will show you how we do it. This is a little video. So basically, we acquire the set of images, and then we do a sub-pixel displacement tracking. And by doing that, we can provide additional metrics. Okay, that video was short, and let's jump to a different slide. But my idea was that we provide such metrics as fractional shortening, and well, I guess we have here the medical doctors, and I would say, well, I believe they value this information and other metrics as well. What about the market opportunity? We're talking about the cardiac because that project was a spin-off from the Tampere University Hospital, and it started as a cardiac case. But in fact, you can apply this in orthopedics, and actually can apply it in VR and AR as well, and that's what we were thinking about. So, well, we can speculate here about the digits here, and you know, everyone says the bigger and bigger and bigger, and I've been to tons of these presentations. But in fact, if you say about the diagnostic imaging market, that's huge. If I speak about only cardiac, it's 1 billion. And that relates to the fact that we have around 1 million of the cardio operations per year. We have 4,500 cardio centers around the world, which means around 10,000 of the operational rooms. That's a huge number. And if we like have a slice of this market, well, we're already going to be successful. All right. What we have here is our roadmap and milestones. Yet again, this is based on the spin-off from the Tampere University, Technical Tampere University, and we have at least a couple of years of trials in the Tampere University hospitals, and we've screened around 30 patients. We have the ethical permits and the allowance, not the allowance, but the permits from the Valvira to do this stuff. We established the team. We do have the prototype which you have seen. Well, I just have to mention that this is post-processed calculations. We are not there yet, because if it's real time, then this will be, obviously the thing to sell. And here we go. We established the startup, which is going to happen right away. we evaluate the development of the minimal valuable product of 1 year precisely. That means that we can start selling in 1 year. We have, since we applied to already to some startup funds, we already have precise financial plans, so we plan to break even in 2020. And a couple of words about the team. We have Sven, who is our CEO, co-founder, takes care of the business. We have Jari, who is the medical doctor, 30 plus years of experience, and this is very important. And I'm as a software developer, I can say that having a doctor on board is very important because, well, the faster you get feedback from a real doctor, the better. Mikko is our director of R&D, and myself, technical. Thank you.
Thanks. Time for a couple of questions.
You are planning to use video analysis to produce useful feedback to the neurosurgeon, or to the surgeon. Did I understand this correctly? So you record the operation scene with a video, and then you analyze the video and produce the feedback.
Yeah, it's not a video, it's a well, you can say it's video, but in fact it's the sequence of images. It's 20 frames per second, and we analyze the sub-pixels, like displacement tracking. That's what we do. That's the core of the thing. And actually, as far as I know, no one does that, and that's why we have a patent pending in the US and Europe at the moment.
The question is, how do you identify the useful information? There's lots of information, but not everything is useful. So how do you develop this algorithm to produce useful feedback?
The surgeon, for example, well, I think I'm quite a loud person. Let's speak about the fractional shortening. Is the metric about how heart ventricle changes in volume. So basically we track the movement of the dots, and based on that we can say how much heart, or like ventricle of the heart, increases and decreases. And this is what doctors want to see.
So this is for the heart, but you had also some other applications.
Well, it started as a heart, and then on the way we realized that this can be applied to, let's say, to pediatric as well. Because we've been looking at the heart, then we went to some startup fund, and then this guy said, hey, come on, look at the wider market. Why do you start at the heart?
So I'll just pick up from there. You chose your sort of total addressable market as a few $1 billion diagnostic imaging market. And I have a slight concern that you don't have a slice of that market. Rather, you are creating a niche market for yourself where a physician might miss an intra-surgery complication because they are fatigued.
Well, slides are slides. The truth is that we have a small piece of, let's say,
MRI, CT, and they are not your competitors, clearly.
No.
So you're creating a niche, new way of live monitoring a particular domain of surgery, very eclectic, where somebody can miss something which is otherwise obvious visibly.
Well, I'm not sure I got your question completely, but
I'll simplify it. You gave us two bits of information about which I'm not very clear. The first one is you're saying your total addressable market, of which you will take a piece, is diagnostic imaging.
correct.
I have a problem with that because you don't fit into diagnostic imaging like the way currently perceives it, one. And two, that your tool helps a doctor not miss something which is quite visible.
Okay, I start from the end. Sure, if the doctor is experienced enough and has 30 years of experience, I'm sure, and he's not tired, and he's trained, and etc., 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 yes, sure, he would or he or she would mention that. So I'm talking about possibility of missing the information. So you're right in this sense. Well, it's a little helper. After all, we are not doing the job for surgeon. Surgeon is doing his job. We are trying to help. We are providing all the data, all the information, not to miss something. That's what we do.
Okay, thank you very much for the questions. Okay, next up is recovery radar. Okay.